Now here's the entrance to the Montgomery BART station, which is pretty much just a few feet from the Embarcadero BART station. Again, it's going to be going down. It's the elevator and stepwell going down to the underground entrance to the BART station. It's going to be located at 575 Market Street, right at the corner of Sampson and Sutter Streets. All right, here's the entrance to the elevators that are at the Montgomery Street BART station, which is just literally a few feet from the entrance to the stepwell and escalator. Now here's the entrance to the C's Candy Shop, which is located at 542 Market Street. So if you like C's Candy, here's one of their location points. Now here's the Amazon Go station, which is a pretty much automated, partially self-staffed store where our customers can purchase products on their own without the use of a checkout stand. The Amazon Go store is located at 575 Market Street. Here's yet another bike rental stand where you can rent bikes as you decide to travel along Market Street. This is also located at 575 Market Street. So if you're in need of any pharmacy, there's a CVS pharmacy located at 581 Market Street. Pete's Coffee offers freshly roasted coffee beans and brewed coffee. And they're located at 595 Market Street. Here's yet another entrance to the Montgomery BART station. And it's going to be located at 595 Market Street. And if you, again, need a short of cash, or if you have an account with Chase Bank, they're also going to be inside this 595 Market Street building. Now approaching the 600 block of Market Street. Now the cross street going south of Market at the 600 block is going to be 2nd Street. Now here's a nice directional sign, pretty much at the corner of 2nd Street and Market Street, that indicates where the ballpark is, where the San Francisco Giants baseball team play, the approximate miles away from these specific locations, such as the ballpark, 0.9 miles, 7 minutes away. That is walking, actually driving, I think. They didn't give exactly the distance in terms of what kind of vehicle you may be using. But they indicate the Caltrain depot is 1.2 miles away, 8 minutes, and then the Chase Center, where the Golden State Warriors NBA basketball team plays, which is 2 miles away. That's 14 minutes. I only assume it must be bike ride because they have a sign underneath indicating the bike lane for bicycles. I'll show you that lane in a minute. Now here's the bike lane located on 2nd Street going southbound of Market, and I can only assume that the mileages that were indicated on that sign are referring to the time it would take to cycle to these specific location points, the ballpark, the Chase Center, and the Caltrain depot. The Caltrain, I forgot to mention, that's another train system different than the BART that pretty much takes you in and out of San Francisco, the South Bay, as you're heading towards Cupertino, Silicon Valley, where Facebook and Google's located. And across the street, on the even side of the Market Street, is another entrance to the Montgomery Street BART station. It's pretty much at the next block, cross street, which is Montgomery Street, at Market Street. So yet another Wells Fargo bank if you need of cash. They also have a few ATM machines inside, located at 601 Market Street. The famous McDonald's restaurant chain is located at 609 Market Street. Now as we approach the 700 block of Market Street, The two cross streets that are north of Market are going to be Montgomery Street and Post Street. Now here are 3 ATM machines that are located at 625 Market Street, just before we cross New Montgomery Street. The Bank of America office building is just right next to the 3 ATM machines at 625 Market Street.